Hello, my name is XONEVANT. Today is Sunday, August the 31st, and this is your Daily Dose. So, it was probably about a couple weeks ago, I did a commentary here on the Daily Dose, and I was talking about, my roommate situation and stuff like that, and the fact that I really want to move out and get my own place, and, my mind is kind of thinking about that now. I'm ready to get moved out, and you know how it is, like when you've got your mind set on something, you tend to treat that goal as if it's already a reality. You know what I mean? And that's kind of where I am right now. Like I'm in my current space, like I'm right here, I'm in my office right now, and I'm already thinking about what am I going to do with this 2-bedroom place. Right now I share a living room with 3 other people, right? But if I had a 2-bedroom place to myself, I would also have the living room to myself. I mean, the whole space would be completely 100% mine. And I'm thinking to myself, man, what would I do with all that space? And at first I was thinking, well, I'll just go in there and I'll do an office and I'll have, my bedroom. That'll be it, right? And then the living room would just be a living room. But man, I got to thinking today, man, like there's so much about me that's very creative, right? And if you've been around this channel for a while, you know that I'm into a lot of things. I'm into music. I mean, I play guitar. I love, obviously making videos. I love playing games. There's a lot of stuff that I like to do. I like writing books. I like anything that's got like an artsy feel to it, man. Like that's what I'm about. And I got to thinking today, man, and it really touched me because when I go on these artist kicks, if you will, they're very emotional rides for me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. They're very emotional. Like, and I'm not saying every single video I make for YouTube is an emotional experience, but like when I did my Destiny fan tribute video, that was an emotional experience. Like when I was making that video, I got very emotional. You know what I mean? Because it's very difficult for a video game to connect with me, but when it does, it's a big deal. And even like the other day, I watched that Destiny fan tribute back, and I was teary-eyed because I was like, man, I made this. I made this. These people created this video game, and somehow I was able to take it and make it my own, and it took me on an emotional roller coaster. And I'm saying all that to say this is that there's one thing that I haven't done in over 10 years that used to always take me on like an emotional journey. And that's drawing. I mean, I was addicted to drawing, guys. I was addicted to it. That was actually one of my life goals, was to go and draw for Disney or some, major company like that, because I loved it so much. And I took it all through high school. Like, that was one of the reasons why I was ready to go to high school, because I was like, I'm going to get to do a lot of art stuff with their, with their classes or whatever. In middle school, I had art, but it was only in, I think, 8th grade you could take it. And I did do a mural that's probably still at my school to this day. I helped create this big mural on a wall, and I was able to be a part of that. And throughout my whole life, man, just drawing in general has been something that always puts me in a certain frame of mind. Like no matter what's going on, in my life or whatever, it does the same thing that video games do, because it's an interactive experience, right? You're drawing a character or you're drawing a scene, and you're interacting with that scene, like with your emotions, if that makes sense. And I know that if you're not an artist, you may not understand what I'm saying, but I think if you do draw, or if you are into artsy type stuff, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, man. There's a feeling that you get that you can't duplicate, man. You can't duplicate in any other facet. It's just the most mind-blowing adventure you'll go on is to do something that's in that artsy type space. And for me, it's always been drawing. And I was actually thinking today about, and my brother he'll probably be in the comments. He watches all these videos, and you'll see him. He can verify. I remember drawing a Street Fighter 2 picture. It was actually Sagat versus E Honda, and I drew it one night. We were actually in the living room, and everybody had went to sleep. And I remember drawing that picture to just the light coming off the TV. I don't know, man. I want to get back to that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get back to that. I mean, it's crazy, man. I remember having like 4 of those 50-page, art books. You know what I mean? I had 4 of those completely filled up with Mortal Kombat characters and Street Fighter characters and, You know, I remember getting the old GamePro magazines and Electronic Gaming Monthly magazines, and I would go through them and draw all the cool artwork. And I miss that, man. I really do miss that about my life. You know what I mean? So much of what I do now is job related. You know, it's a job, it's a job, it's a job. I mean, the YouTube thing is just something I do for fun, which is actually very relaxing. But, you know, so much of what I do is focused on my career, and I really just want to get back to having a good old time drawing. You know what I mean? It's crazy how you can go that long and not do something, and then just wake up one day and it just be the focus of everything that you're thinking about. You know what I mean? So I think what I'm going to do when I move out is, you know, get my studio started back up, man. Like you know, I used to have like a drawing desk, you know, one of those nice professional desks that slants and stuff like that. And I had all kind of cool measurement tools, and I had all the charcoal pencils and stuff like that. I mean, I was decked out, man, and I haven't done that in so long, and I want to get back there. So I think that's what I'm going to do, guys, when I move out is get my drawing thing back in order, man. I miss that. I could go places in my mind when I drew pictures that I can't go play in a video game. It's a completely, I mean, yes, it's one and the same in terms of it's a kind of an emotional journey, but it's different, man. Like it's a different feeling, you know what I'm saying? And you know, if you guys have something out there that you haven't done in a while, or you'd like to try, you got to do it, man. You can't leave that stuff out of your life and expect to live like a fulfilled life. You know what I mean? Especially if you're like me with the way that my brain works, man. I just want to be creative like all the time. I can't tell you guys, man, my brain moves a mile a minute. Like I'm always thinking of new stuff, you know, new ideas, new creative things, and it takes a lot of willpower to say no, you can't get all that stuff done. You have to slow down. It's that way right now for me with wanting to draw. Like I'm itching right now. I'm like an addict, you know what I mean? I'm itching right now to get my hands on some nice, clean, white paper, you know what I mean, and a good pencil or a good charcoal pencil, and just go to town on something, man. That's really what I want to do, like right now, you know what I mean? And if I had it in front of me, I would stop everything and just draw something, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, this is kind of a rambling commentary, man. I just been feeling it all day today. Just been feeling it. Just get back to that passion, get back to that, you know, that side of me that hasn't been there for over 10 years. Think about it, man. I haven't drawn a stick figure in over 10 years. And I wanna do it again. So, you know, that's my plan, guys, when I get moved out, is to maybe do a studio and, you know, see what happens, you know. And that's what I'm saying, guys, for you, is do whatever makes you happy. But if there's something out there that you haven't done in a while, you owe it to yourself to sit down and revisit it, man. You know what I mean? Awaken something inside of you that's been kind of dormant for a while. And I can't wait to move out, because I'm gonna get to do that again. There's not enough space in my room right now for me to really draw like I want to. But as soon as I move out, man, that's gonna be the ticket right there. So I'm not really sure where this talk was heading, but this is one of those weird commentaries where I just turn the mic on and just kind of talk. I don't really have any points. This is strictly just coming from me. And so however you guys want to process this video, it's up to you. I'll see you guys right back here tomorrow.